Good morning. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I'm just going to wait for people to come into the space. Just a minute or two. Taking your time to settle into the space. Let's take some breaths together, yeah? The energy's been very intense last couple of days. Hey, Amy. Morning, Josie. So we're just breathing out. Vanessa. Happy Easter, Raoul. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I slept a wink last night. It was very high energy and very intense last night. I don't know about you guys. So forgive me if I look a bit bleary-eyed today. Hey, I will do my best to bring through what has been asked of me today. But let's just continue with 3 more breaths in through the mouth and into the base, yeah? Letting go, letting go, letting go. Letting go of our stories. Morning, Susan. Letting go of the energies that we are holding for the collective right now. Letting go of the collective pain body. So we're just going to start with a little bit of releasing and clearing to sort of support the energy that was coming in last night. This is just to bring some clearing energy for us all, really, before we get going, yeah? So, this energy is just to release energy from the high heart space. The energy of the high heart space is opening as we sit, and it is inviting us to deepen into our own souls. Hey Pam. And to be more of our authentic true self. On this, the day of Christ's resurrection, if you will, we have a potent day to rebirth from the inside out. So let us first work with the high heart space. So I'm calling in the consciousness of the Christ frequency, yeah? Morning, Benny. And this is for the high heart space now. Gushka shusho that a basha that a banarki, shusho another bashi badaraka, Shukabadarka, to Narukush, Shondodro, Badre Badrika, Badaraka, Shambatu de Badoto de Ricoto, Shondo de Bodare Badara, Shandaraka, Shanda the Rangandanda, Shodo de Ricoto, Shabata de Badaruko, Shondo to take a photo to the Bodaraka, to show the Bodo, Shondo to the Pocoshan to Shamba to Rototo, Shanto to Shanto to Kiki. Hey, I see Melissa can't hear the sound. Maybe log in of this live and go back in. Is everyone else able to hear okay? Let us pulse the high heart space now. Pulse the high heart space. We move to the throat chakra now. Moving to the throat chakra. We're clearing this channel, yeah? Clearing this channel so that we can infuse more light into the center of us, yeah? Shibadun the Badar Shamatarganda de Badrico de Badarkashkabador de Repagato to the Repaco to the Kashkabadara the Dedicodorondo Shambadarondo Shondo to Gibatakanda to get the Tokote to Shambataco to Feel the energy of your Christed light expanding. Feel your central channel filled with golden frequency. Just as we did last weekend, you place your body in the pyramid of golden light. The base of the pyramid at your Earth Star anchoring into the ground, and the apex of the pyramid at the 12th chakra above your head. You are held in this divine matrix of light. Your Merkaba spinning at the frequency of the Elohim. Take your energy right up to the 12th chakra now. Bring down with your conviction, with your courage and your strength of who you are and what you are here to do at this time. Bring it through the central pillar. 12, through the 11th, through the 9th, the 10th and 9th and 8th, into the 7th, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, into the cycle, into the base, and into your soul star. And sit, anchored in the light of the divine Christ consciousness, in peace, in stillness, in oneness. So we are called to remember Yeshua on this day of his 3D resurrection. That we are tuning in with his essence, or should we say essences of his Christ in light. That there are 3 separate timelines where the Christ consciousness came to the planet, or was seeded into the consciousness of the people of the earth. There was a 12th dimensional avatar, there was a 9th dimensional avatar, and then there was the 3D avatar, man, who we know as Jesus Christ. So we want to invite those 3 fold energies now to come into the space. We welcome in the essence of Jeshua, that being of light that was here to seed an intentional DNA upgrade for this time in the ascension timeline. Bring him forth now in your frequency. Hold him close to your heart. Ganashanaka, Gashanaki onoko, Shonko nyono noko, Shonko nyanaraka, Danashanaka, Gonoko. Feel in your heart a resonance with his energy, or that Christed consciousness frequency. Filling the heart space now. Deepening into the chambers of your heart. As you feel his frequency coming in, there is a washing away of old Christed timelines that no longer serve in this dissolution of the 3D matrix that is rapidly dissolving before our very eyes. As you sit in your pyramid of golden frequency with your base connected into your earth star, Ashana Dundonoko Dananaka, and your apex of the pyramid, Dudatikanaka, in the 12th chakra of your being, you are anchored from heaven to earth. You are in alignment, and from the 12th chakra, a funnel appears above your head, an inverted pyramid, soaking in this frequency of Christed light from the Elohim. It is invited to come through your channel now, through the point of the 12th chakra, Dudade Banaraka. This energy is coming to to wash away the scars, to wash away the sorrow of the collective at this point, to wash away the memory of the Christed timeline and what we were told we were supposed to do to feel, to be spiritual beings. And we do not need suffering anymore. That is an old frequency that is no longer required at this time to rise in ascension. So let this golden light come through your energy, going in through your 12th chakra and into the base. As it goes into the base, it is going to rearrange at a cellular level the way the messenger RNA scribes the DNA. We are rewriting our history, and we are letting go of the past, including the identification with the crucifixion. Let this energy wash through you and touch the strands of DNA, messenger RNA at a cellular level. Feel the emergence of the stigmata in the palms of your hands. Opening of the heart channel through the arms to the palms of the hands. We command the dissolution of the crucifixion complex. We command the truth of what Christ was here to embody and what we are here to now enact within the 144 unity grids. And so it is. Feel the space inside and outside of you is changing, shifting, rearranging. The sacred geometries within the golden pyramid in which your Merkaba is housed are rearranging. They are opening up to the divine love of the Christ consciousness on the 3D and the 9D and the 12D planes. You are bringing the threefold flame to your hearts. The strength, the courage, and the wisdom of the Christ light. Take a breath. Have a drink of water if you've got one. So we sit and continue in this hallowed day, in this day of ascension, in the day of freedom and the release from enslavement, the inner enslavement, the inner crucifixion of self through the sins of the past and the esoteric teachings that have been manipulated and watered down through the era of the Bible and such like. We call in the wisdom and the key holders of the blue flame Essenes. The blue flame Essenes. The blue flame Essenes. We call their courage and their wisdom and their knowledge to forth. If you are here in this transmission, it is most likely that you have Goshbandadadara energies of the blue flame Essenes within your soul's DNA records. forth now within your Akash. Opening up the third eye. Ishpantintu iananakana shanano tuju shuno de pananakana shato tutu nina pananakana shoto tutu nonoko shibodonania patanananaka shato tutoria bodonoko shkabadanakia nanaka shondoro 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 tontoro tontoro shombotati andoro totonte padrekandar compatata te constante pandrikandri shantare compotorokote compotorokotik patakandar kalka shanta toto te kotoka Shantaro We now release the deep rage. The deep rage held within the blue Essene races that held the Christ frequency for Jesus to be birthed in the 3D density, and how they were tortured for who they were post his death, and even they must now be freed from this matrix, so their light may be sent back to the heavens. If we are holding any of this energy within our own souls, let it be gone. Taking 3 deep breaths. We're just letting go of all that energy into peace. Of all that energy that we have been holding. I think that's the release of old shock, Fiona. We're just releasing that energy out of our system, Clearing the decks, clearing the wounds, clearing the lineage traumas, clearing. Because we are in this time now of collapse of all time into one, and then uplifted to a new dimension. So this is the releasing of that particular timeline from our souls. It is done, it is done, it is done. We call in the energies representative of Mother Mary and Joseph, yes. Of Mother Mary and Joseph, 2 blue Essenes that were guided to support the birthing and the Gurushum Buddharakanaka and the safe holding of Christ as he grew and he followed the teachings of the esoteric through the lands. We call both that, the Divine Mother and the Divine Father, in now to support us as we go on a journey together back to Egypt, funnily enough. So taking a moment to get comfortable as we will go on a bit of a guided journey now, a meditation if you will, a shamanic galactic transference of frequency to support a returning to truth and source. You can keep your eyes closed or open, it's up to you. So we take in our mind's eye our pyramid of golden light as we are grounded into the earth and up to the 12th chakra. We are anchored in the golden Christ light, in the 5th dimensional frequency, in the 9th and the 12th. We are held with love by the Elohim, the golden seraphim angels, and Angel Michael and the blue Essenes. They are supporting this advancement and return to our truth and the birthing of the golden light within, the 144. Supporting the development and the advancement of the unity grid consciousness and the upgrade of Gaia to her Tara consciousness once again. So we are going to fly almost in an astral projection-like maneuver into the awareness of the pyramid at Giza. Shumbandandam bande gishi bide go do 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 ba dishi ba na 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 ka. Find yourselves now in the pureness, in the stillness, in the pyramid at Giza. You are deep within a secret chamber in the heart of the pyramid. You are hidden from view, and it is an esoteric place that is known to very few. It is where the third emanation of Christ came to learn about the mystery school teachings and the esoteric work of ancient Egypt. He was guided and supported by his fellow blue Essenes to be hidden from view while he learned the miracle work and the traditions of the ancients. Including the resurrection process or the regenesis process, not unlike the regenesis of our great dear soul, Thoth the Atlantean. So are we going to return to this place now with Jeshua? He sits with us in circle. We are all wearing white robes. We are in some kind of initiation ceremony. In the middle of the room, there is a table with a blue sapphire crystal upon it. If we look up from the ceiling, we see that we can see straight up through the top of the pyramid, right up sky above through the pyramid of Giza. And as we look, we are seeing Duno de Bernanaka, Gunu 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 Gu. As we look up, we see a blue light coming down from the sky. It is a beaming, almost laser-like ray of energy coming from our sun via Sirius B. This frequency moves into the pyramid at a very fast rate, directed straight down into and onto the plate and platform where the pyramid, where we sit in circle, and the sapphire sits in the middle. It activates this blue sapphire now, and this blue sapphire floods this frequency of electric blue light into the room. Shanta to come out the Rakshiband, the gold that the country about the Rakan, the Komoter Gondo, the Boko, the Gazarkish Kotarki, Shondo to come out the Kirshan, the Bargan, the Tarki, Shanta to the This blue sapphire light floods the space all around you. The room is filled with this Sirius B blue frequency. Behind you, you see in the shadows the ancestors of the blue Essenes, your ancestors, the lineage of your forefathers, and the supporters and the holders of the Christed flame. Inside your own hearts, you feel the beginnings and the burnings and the openings of a threefold Christ flame. It is burning brightly in your heart space. It is the returning of the avatars of the Christ consciousness, the 12D, the 9D, and the 3D, in union, in reunion, in resurrection. Feel that in your heart space. Breathe into your heart space now, feeling the expanded light of the Christed threefold flame, burning through your body, blue light, electric blue, filling you to the edges of your pores of your skin. You are light with his flame and his consciousness, rebirthed from the inside out. And the physical 3D consciousness of Jesus as you know him is still sitting in the circle with you. And he starts to make mudras and gestures with his hands. As he opens up the energies of the space, in front of you, in the space, in the middle of the circle, there is a voidal energy opening up, swirling, spinning. It is almost like no thing. It is taking you through a portal to the place we know as Amenti, And you find yourself now in a place below the Giza. It is known as Amenti. Jeshua is with you. You are here to receive the blessings and the wisdom of regenesis, rebirth, the resurrection. He comes around to each of you, one by one. And he asks you to outplace your left hand. And he puts in the center of your palm a golden key. This golden key is the essence of the regenesis teachings of Amenti. It is a gift for your own ascension process, your own upliftment, and your own returning to the Christed heart within. You accept the key and place it to your own heart space. Energetically, it merges in with the energy of your heart chakra. And you have reclaimed your sovereignty, your Christed heart. The essence of that which was you that was split at the time of the crucifixion has returned. The Wonderful Four are reuniting. The hearts and the reunions of the Christed ones are returning to the planet, to the multidimensional timelines of all that is. All timelines are now being collapsed, unfolded, and releasing into nothingness and emptiness. In this emptiness, we are invited to sit in the unknown. From this place we find our truth. From this place we find our hearts. From this place we rebuild, we rebirth, and we reform humanity as Tara Kushun Tidapadaka. As Tara shifts up an octave, so do we. Feel this golden key of the Christed light purging from the heart space all around, your whole body, making you feel golden from the inside out. The throat is shining like a central sun, the third eye beaming out the Christ light for your brothers and sisters to find and synchronize you. To find and synchronize you wherever you are. We are coming together. We are the unification of the grids. We are the grids. We are the ones that are here to light up, to light up, to light up the earth. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. You feel your body transformed, your energy, your heart expanded, your throat expanded, your third eye seeing more clearly. You have been gifted the regenesis codes from Amenti. It is now time to return back to where you began this meditation. Joshua starts to make mudras once again with his hands. And you are taken energetically back in your pyramid of golden light to where you began this sitting. Finding yourself physically sitting on the floor. And you click back into your physical body. Grounding back into the now, into your physical form. Finding yourself back in the room. And if you closed your eyes, you take your time to open them. Maybe even feeling the edges of your body, your form, as you come back. As you come back, as you come back. Just just bringing yourself back now. Yourself back. So just if there's anything anyone wants to ask or anyone wants to say, we've got a little bit of time now before I sign off. Just taking your time to gently come back. It would be good to drink a bit of water after we finish, and also maybe get to the earth, sit on the ground if you can, or buy some water or have a salt bath, whatever you feel is useful for you. Yeah. So yeah, is there anything, everyone okay though? I thank you for all your support, thank you for all your beautiful messages. The energy is quite powerful this week, so just do what you need to do to support yourself. I feel like we're kind of almost complete with transmissions. So what nervous expansion code needed? So was that you wanting something for the nervous system, Melissa? And yeah, so just while I'm actually getting my head back around it all, so I will be here for private sessions in Sydney. I will also be doing online sessions for those who wish to tune in and connect with me for healings, activations, guidance, readings, that kind of thing. Half an hour, 1 hour sessions are always available at this time. I will be doing some group work online when it feels right, and also I'll probably continue to do these transmissions when it feels right to do one. I know I've done one the last couple of weekends, but it just feels like I'm just tuning in. As everybody's at this point in time, we're all just kind of doing things day by day and week by week in this energy of this time. So so I feel that, so when you're feeling strong energy come into your body, I would just practice spreading it sideways and offering it to others. If you feel that it's too much to you, you can give it as a gift to somebody. You can give it as a gratitude process, but expanding it sideways rather than it being in your central channel really long. Just expand it out, expand it all around your field. So that's sometimes useful, and obviously getting into nature if you can, wherever you're located. The Essenes, the Essenes were followers of the Christ light, followers of the Christ that held his teachings, and they supported him to be in safety as he grew and learned the esoteric teachings from others. So I just want to say thank you to all the people that tuned in, because obviously I couldn't do this without you guys, and I do feel like the tribe is connecting more strongly and coming together, so it's a real blessing at this time and amongst all the chaos that's unfolding. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't feel like there's a lot more to sort of say today, so I'm going to sign off for now, and please tune in when it feels right. And if you have anything you really want to shout out, you can send me a private message. And if you feel to donate for this transmission, I'll send the link below to donate, and that I'm just asking for a small donation of whatever feels right, $11 to $22 AUD, if that feels okay. And I will talk to you and see you soon. Many blessings. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye-bye.